Dough, dough, and more dough. Wherever you look at Guttenplans, it's all about the dough. If you bought a roll at a supermarket in New Jersey, chances are it was made here in Middletown. From hamburger to torpedoes to Kaiser to sub, the list goes on and on, 300 in all. Now, if the name Guttenplan is familiar to those of you in the Monmouth County area, that's because for years the company had retail bakeries.
Our grandfather started Guttenplan's bakery in 1908. And he came over here and he had a small little bakery up until probably the 40s.
Today, the company is run by Abe Littenberg and Jack Guttenplan. They call themselves third-generation bakers, but they don't actually bake anything. Over the years, baking was phased out and it turned into providing frozen dough. The business changed because of the way people shopped, especially at the large supermarkets.
The supermarket that we were competing with, they decided to extend a store in Freehold, and the supermarket around the corner had the best bakery in town. And when we started taking their business away, they came and said, "Your product is better, would you serve us too?"
Eventually, the company expanded so much it was more economical to create a product that was ready to go. The factory uses close to 1.3 million pounds of flour a week making its products, and making frozen dough is no small task. The process begins in huge mixers holding 800 to 1,000 pounds of dough. Here you're seeing some raisin bagels being mixed up. The dough then gets placed in a machine that cuts and separates it into the proper weight. When making bagels, the product gets rolled, fed down the line, and then a small pin curls the dough up, making the finished bagel. Other products follow the same process, getting either stamped or pressed into the final product. As long as the dough keeps getting made, the machines never slow down. How about 400 bagels a minute or 350 rolls? The amount of dough just keeps coming out of every corner of the factory. Quality control is important because the items need to be consistent in size and texture, so every batch has samples pulled and tested.
They'll put them all pretty much side by side, and if one doesn't rise at the same rate, either faster or slower, that could throw our customers off. So we'll pull that.
Once a product is given the okay, it is frozen in a huge blast freezer and finally packaged for the consumer. So the next time you grab that bag of rolls in the supermarket, remember what it took to get there. The craft and bakers of Guttenplans, just another product made in New Jersey.